Hello! Today is the penultimate week of doing our online stuff for community theatre at Hanger Farm. And because it's the penultimate week, it is the week that Dorothy gets to go home. And so we're doing a whole session this week on thinking about home and actually what that means. For Dorothy, it means that she goes back to a very safe place and her family are there, and she comes out of the dream and she realises that she's home, and home is where she really wants to be. So what I'd like to do is an exercise whereby we think about our own homes and we think about all of the things that make that place very special and very safe. So this is a very simple activity, but an activity that I think makes you feel quite warm and fluffy and lovely. Hopefully just thinking about these things. I'd like you to simply close your eyes, and I would like you to imagine your favourite room in the house. You might already be sat in your favourite room. I want you to think about why this room is your favourite. Is it the most comfortable? Is it the warmest? Do you feel safest in this room? And I want you to imagine all of the furniture that is in this space. Why is the furniture placed in the way it is? Can you see it in your mind? Maybe there's a table. Maybe there's a sofa. Maybe it's your bedroom. I'd like you to see yourself in this room. This is your happy place. This is the place that you go to feel safe and secure. I'd like you to think of one object that is in this room that makes you feel special or warm or comforted. What is this object? I'd like you to feel this object. Is it soft? Is it hard? When you touch it, how does it make you feel? My object is a blanket that I snuggle up in when I'm watching TV. So it's a really comfortable object, and it's soft and it's warm. And when I touch it, it makes me feel happy. One side is really fluffy and the other side is really smooth. And as I'm thinking about it, I can almost feel it. This object should make you feel happy. What does it feel like? I'd like you to imagine that you're walking around this room. And there are certain things in this room that you love. I'd like you to imagine that you're walking around and you can touch a few of those things. Walk over to the first object and just touch it. How does that make you feel? And now I'd like you to walk on to the next object. How does that make you feel? And now on to the third object. How does that make you feel? And now I'd like you to go and sit somewhere in your room. Is this the most comfortable place in your house? Is it the most comfortable place in this room? So go and sit in the most comfortable position that you can, or how you normally sit in that position, and just soak up the warmth and the comfort and the safety of that room. When Dorothy clicks her heels in the red shoes, she's able to transport herself back to her little farmhouse. And when she wakes up, she's very happy to be home. She's had the most vivid, wonderful, frightening at times dream. And now she's back where she's meant to be. She's safe, and she's warm, and she's comforted. And there really is no place like home. There is no place like home. There is no place like home. And when you feel ready, I'd like you to open your eyes. Right, did everybody get to imagine their space and think about their room and their house? Your home is somewhere where you should feel very safe and secure, and hopefully you have all those feelings when you open the door and you walk in the house. It's your safe place. And finally, Dorothy gets back to her safe place from her massive, huge adventure. So every time we walk out of the front door, we also go on an adventure. And while that's really nice and exciting, it's also always really, really nice to come home and to have that comfort of being home. Okay, that's all I'm going to do for this week, because I just wanted you to feel that we've gone full circle with the work that we've done, and that we have arrived safely back at Dorothy's house again. And I wanted you to feel warm and lovely and fluffy from the adventure that we've been on as well. We are going to be here next week, and during next week we're just going to have a bit of fun. We're going to go through everything we've done, and hopefully I will see you for that. But apart from seeing you next week, please take care, please keep washing your hands, please stay safe, and I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye.